every day incrementally moving towards who it is that you wish to be in this world. Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about effective goal setting and success. Now, success is often glorified as, people's highlight reel, especially, now with the days of social media and all that stuff. Like, everybody thinks that their success is going to be relative to other people's highlight reels. But honestly, I think success, at least by my personal definition, is just every day incrementally moving towards who it is that you wish to be in this world. Because success is really relative to personal fulfillment. If you are personally fulfilled in life, then I believe you're experiencing success. It doesn't need to be relative to what another person's success may be. If you're trying to compare your success to a billionaire, and you have no tactical ways of getting yourself there, then man, that's just a horrible outlook to have as far as success. But if you say you just want to become a nurse or something, as long as you are incrementally, daily, making steps towards improving yourself and aligning yourself with that end game, then that's success. Success isn't even reaching the end game. It's the daily instituting, the incremental steps towards becoming what you want to become. And who you become and what you want to become is a moving goalpost. It's always going to be there's always going to be an evolution to it. So a lot of people, they think, once I get here, I'll be successful, or once I have this, I'll be successful. That is not, at least by my definition. I don't want to force my opinion on other people. All I want to do is just share the information, share my outlooks, my perspectives with you in hopes of, kind of not molding, but giving you new vantage points in which to set up your perspectives. Because success is very personal, but you need to be effectively setting goals and working towards them, because that's success. Say you want to become a lawyer and you're still in high school, but you're focused on making sure that you're procuring the grades and creating the study habits and doing the things that are going to incrementally move you towards that end game. To me, you're already a success. The only time that you become a failure is when you stop. Failure is only failure is only definite. The term failure, people are going to fail, and that's great, because some of the best lessons that you will ever learn in your life are going to come from shooting your shot and coming up short, because you're going to adjust. So the next time you shoot that shot, swish. So failing is inevitable. It's actually a great thing. It is literally the rungs on the ladder to reach success. Now, failure, the more definite failure, the term failure, if you look up failure in the dictionary, that is if you stop. If you allow whatever comes against you to stop you dead in your tracks, then you're a fucking failure. But success is not an end game. Being successful and having success, is chasing the things that you want in this life, and it could be this small of a step. It's the small steps over time that leads you to your goals, and that's success. If you're, making the transition from high school into college, still en route to your goal, success. You are a success, at least in my eyes. You are a success, honestly. Success is not an end game. So many people think gotta get rich, or gotta do this. Maybe you just want to be a great father and provide for your family, and being, having financial security and then one step further, financial freedom is definitely going to be great, but it's not paramount. If your goal is to be a great father or a great spouse and to provide, and you get up and you go to work every day and you don't, you know what I mean? You don't hate your job, you're not cynical, you know what I mean? Because that is going to play into your relationships and therefore go against your goal of being a good spouse or a good parent. Like, as long as you're getting up and going to work every day and continuing to earn, then in my eyes, you're a success. And like, I believe most of the world would agree, like, you're successful. Success is always going to be relative to your goals, to your ambitions. Like, it's good to have lofty dreams. Like, I'm going to be a billionaire one day. Like, I actually am. But I can say that and I can stand on that because, like, I actually have a clear route and trajectory, could show you the numbers of how it is that I'm going to incrementally do that over the next 5 or 10 years. It could happen a lot faster and it could take a little bit longer. But as long as I'm incrementally moving towards that goal, I'm a success. And like, you know what I mean? I'm fulfilled all the way along the journey of even, you know what I mean? Even if a failure comes my way, even if I'm not having the best day, even if, you know what I mean? Even if today wasn't necessarily a win in my books or in my eyes, it doesn't mean that I'm not a success. As long as I'm incrementally taking, you know what I mean? Putting one foot in front of the other and taking those steps towards your goals. That's success. Success is not an end game. Success is a constant moving target because, you know what I mean? Say I become a billionaire. I'm going to want to outdo that. Like, I just am. There was a point where I was like, oh man, like if I had $10 million, it's, you know what I mean? As you grow along financially, you realize like that's small change. Like, that isn't going to provide the utilities to provide, you know what I mean, the level of service and impact that I wish to have on the world. So my goal moved. Then I wanted to be have 100 million. And then, you know what I mean? I now, you know what I mean, through the introspection and assessment and understanding money, that, you know what I mean, in order to do the things that I plan on doing in my life and to be of service in the way that I plan on being of service at scale and to have the impact that I want to have in this life, I'm going to be a billionaire. And like, you know what I mean, your finances are always going to be relative to the service that you provide. And I plan on providing deep service at scale. We don't need to get into all the parameters in which that I plan on doing it. Those are definitely personal to me. They will become apparent as they manifest and, you know what I mean, solidify into the world. But that is my goal. And, you know what I mean, I don't feel any ways about telling people like I'm going to be a billionaire one day. And it's, you know what I mean, it's not even like, oh, I want to be a billionaire. Like, it's literally because it's going to take that level of finance to provide the utilities that it's going to take to provide the level of service at scale that I wish to provide. And I'm moving myself every day towards those goals and to being able to provide that service at scale. So in my eyes and in my books, I'm already a success. So I hope that you can find, you know what I mean, success in that same manner, and that your perspective can be, you know what I mean, formed around success in that way. And as long as you're properly setting goals and you're moving towards them, you're a success. Now let's grow together.